Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, cerca de mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Cerca, mírame en tus ojos, cerca de mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última. Perderte otra vez, que tengo miedo perderte otra vez, que tengo miedo perderte otra vez.
Well, good afternoon. Please give a round of applause to our opening performers, the Modern Cajun Jazz Ensemble. Good afternoon. I am District 14 City Council Member Paul Ridley, and I also have the honor of serving as chair of the Quality of Life, Arts, and Culture Committee at the City Council. I'm honored to be with you today celebrating an important event and an important series of events, Dallas Arts Month 2025, which is in its 12th year. Before I begin, I wanted to recognize our elected and appointed officials in the audience today, which include Council Member for District 6, Omar Narvaez, Council Member for District 9, Paula Blackman, Chair of the Arts and Culture Advisory Committee, David Small, Commissioner J. Damini Daniel, Commissioner Demetha Curiel, Commissioner Jim Nugent, and Commissioner Jerome Larez. Also in attendance are members of the Public Art Committee, including Chair Krista Weinstein, Commissioner Hassani Burden, and Commissioner Marian Marshall. I also wanted to welcome a special guest who has traveled overseas to be with us here today, the Queen of the 2025 Barranquilla Carnival in Colombia, Tatiana Angulo Fernandez de Castro. Let's have a round of applause for all of them. And another big thank you to all of the speakers who will be taking the stage here today to celebrate the arts in Dallas and for coming together to ensure that residents and visitors have the chance to learn about offerings of which they may not already be aware. I wanted to begin by congratulating and recognizing the great work of the Dallas Arts District, located in District 14, my district, for being named for the second year in a row by USA Today as the best arts district in the U.S. Thank you for making your commitment to our city, residents, and visitors alike, making Dallas a national and international attraction for all. As a longtime supporter of the arts and participant in the lively arts scene in Dallas, I want to discuss the importance of keeping up with the rapid growth of our city as we continue to make headway as an arts destination. There are many iconic locations that can be found here that visitors from across the country and the world seek to visit. From the Dallas Museum of Art to the Dallas Symphony to the Dallas Theater Center, it would not have been possible without the prioritization by the City of Dallas and the work of the dedicated arts leaders continuing to nurture our art scene and supporting our Dallas artists. With a great recognition of being named first in the nation for Best Arts District, we must continue to make space and arts resources accessible across Dallas to continue making our city vibrant and a place that people want to not only visit but build their lives. Providing, creating, and incentivizing the cross-collaboration of resources, spaces, and places encourage and allow arts and culture in Dallas to flourish and grow. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate, as a community, the great arts ecosystem in Dallas. Now, please join me in welcoming my colleague, Councilmember Omar Narvaez, to the stage. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Councilman Ridley. I'm not sure if it was mentioned earlier because we could kind of hear back there, but not really. I know that Councilmember Zarin Gracie, I saw him earlier, so we wanted to acknowledge that he's here with us as well. So it's Dallas Arts Month, and today is our kickoff, and this is one of the most exciting things that we get to do as a council, especially for me. When I got to City Hall, I did not come in order to be the big council member promoting the arts. It's just something that's in my soul because the arts was something I grew up with, something that let me and allowed me to be who I am today, that my mom made sure that I got to participate in, whether it was the band, it was drama club, it was the really not good paintings that I would paint, you know, the crooked pictures that I would take, whatever it was. She allowed me to do that. Even though she didn't always understand me, she let me be me. And that's thanks to the arts. That's where I found one of my homes when I was growing up as a child. I've served on the city council since 2017, and this is my last, actually I think quarter that I'll be on the city council. And it's, you're supposed to go, oh, you miss me. Yeah, thank you. I thought y'all were arts people. Come on now. Y'all aren't following the cues. All right. I know we didn't give you the script earlier, so. So I wanted to thank and recognize the audience today, the different arts and culture groups who are here in attendance. If you are a part of an arts organization or creative collective, please wave, stand, cheer, whatever, and raise your hand so that we can offer you all applause. We commend your resilience and creativity as arts leaders, where through a worldwide pandemic, had to completely think outside the box and find creative solutions to continue to support their staff and supporting the community. You all, during the pandemic, helped us even figure out how to run government. because we couldn't meet together. And you all started this little thing called Zoom where you started performing, and Facebook Live and all these other things. And we quickly adopted that, and that went nationwide, global. That's thanks to you, the artists, the arts community. Without that, even government wasn't going to be able to function. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Being with you all here today is a great reminder and display of how important the arts is to a thriving community. During my time as a council member, I had the great honor to receive the City Council Leadership Award from the Americans for the Arts, which is a group out of DC, and we're at National League of Cities, and I was only the second council member in its history to receive that award, and that's thanks to the arts groups here in Dallas. I believe I was the first person from Dallas to ever receive it, and I had no idea I had even been nominated, and to receive that award has been one of the highlights of my city council career, because it's like, for you all to do that for me is huge. I don't know if that resonates, but it's huge. I'm on a list with like former Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and all these other names. And I'm like, how did my name get there? I'm just a little city council member from Dallas. So to be on that list is really a big honor. Oh, now I lost my place. Okay, here we go. This award to me, like I said, was huge, and it was a huge physical representation of what we are together when we use each other's wings to fly here in the city of Dallas. You heard what my colleagues said about the Arts District and all of that. That's you all. It has nothing to do with us except for helping fund some buildings. You all did all the work to make it happen, so thank you for that as well. Go, yes. So part of my personal goal as a council member was to build stronger neighborhoods. And I represent an area in Dallas where it's an arts desert. We hear about grocery deserts, we hear about deserts to education or deserts to this area, but nobody had ever said anything about an arts desert. And I started championing that. I started asking you all, we're not gonna build a building in West Dallas. We don't have the space for it or the money, but what we can do is bring the arts to our community. You all can travel into West Dallas, Bachman Lake, and other areas where we have those deserts. And you all stepped up to the challenge. And we've had so many amazing events in West Dallas that the community now expects it. They're like, when is that gonna happen again? I wanna go to the jazz thing. I wanna go to the dance classes. I wanna do. Like, whoa. We gotta make sure these folks can continue. It can be sustained. Before I close, I want to highlight that this past year was probably the biggest, last year, not this one that we're in, was probably the biggest, most amazing thing that I helped champion with a lot of my colleagues, including Mr. Gracie and our chair for the arts, Mr. Ridley, and our former chair, Adam Bazaldua, that we sent to the voters, and the voters approved a $1.25 million bond package, which is, that's good, right? That's big, a lot of money. But in it, $75.2 million to go towards the maintenance of our cultural and performing arts facilities here in the city of Dallas. And that is a record number of bond dollars that we have never, ever done before. So that was a big deal to me. And I have to give Chris Heinbaugh credit, I don't know if he's out there, from AT&T, because he coined a phrase when he came to speak and said that the arts deserve 6% of the bond. Let me tell you, 6% was an easy number to sell, because as the bond got bigger, the arts portion got bigger, because I was like, no, 6% for the arts, that's all they want. We can do 6%. And it resonated even with the council. So a record number of dollars. This will take care of about 1/2 of the deferred maintenance on our arts and cultural facilities here in the city of Dallas. So we'll probably need one more bond to get there, and we need to maintain them as well so we don't have to need more. Taking care of our spaces is so important for these rich experiences. without the operational facilities functioning, it makes it really hard, doesn't it? You've all been in there when the elevator don't work, the bathroom's not working, whatever's going on, and you're like, why don't they just fix this, right? When there's no air condition, it's not fun to perform in a big building with no air condition, right? In fact, this black box was from the previous bond in 2012 that was just sitting there not being used until I got on the council. I was like, no, we're gonna change the rules. You shouldn't have to get a match in order to build something like this, because with that $12 million, we had plenty to build this black box theater. So this is also thanks to you all, the voters, before I was ever on the city council. Lastly, thank you to the Office of Arts and Culture for providing arts programming, funding, and for leading initiatives like Dallas Arts Month that rallies the community together to support Dallas arts. Our Office of Arts and Culture has been a place that I just love to hang out because it's a happy time, right? It's fun times. Until we're starting to fight over money and where it goes and this, that, and the other. But even that's fun because, when you're with arts people, we always find a way to have a good time, right? I can't wait to continue supporting the arts and be a part of the happenings that will come to Dallas in the near future as a regular citizen and not a public person, where I can actually do the work and not have to worry about what I'm saying or how I say it or who I say it to, because being an elected official is awesome. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, but you do have to mind your P's and Q's a little bit so that you can continue to get elected and voted on. But as a private citizen, you're pretty much unregulated. Not saying that I want to be completely unregulated, because we're going to keep making big things happen here, because we have big, audacious goals here in the city of Dallas when it comes to arts and culture. And the things that I just spoke about are proof that when we work together and we're committed to a common cause, that we can make anything happen in the greatest city in our nation, Dallas. Thank you, everyone.
All right, everyone. My name is David Small, and I have the honor of chairing the Office of Arts and Culture Advisory Commission. And look, it's here. Art Month is here. Let's get excited about this. This is awesome. And as chairing the commission, I have to recognize all of our commissioners that are here. So if you would please stand, Vicki Meek, Tino, I saw you here. Are you still here? Jim Nugent, and I'm about to introduce another, Linda Blaze. I see Linda there. Please give these commissioners a round of applause. They do so much. And I have to speak to the qualifications of the commissioners, because these aren't just people who are appointed by the city council and oversee the Office of Arts and Culture. These are artists and contributors to the artistic community here in Dallas. Vicki Meek, world-renowned artist. As a matter of fact, she's got an exhibit that's going to be featured with the Nasher coming up. Today, you have an appointment with the Nasher. Linda Blaze, artist, photographer, soundstage light expert, Augustin Halomo, vocalist, and he's been involved in every single aspect of the Office of Arts and Culture, from appropriation to annual report. Is there anything you haven't done?
Dallas Arts Week.
Let's mention Dallas Arts Week. And Jim Nugent, who received the TACA Award for Volunteer of the Year. Can we give it up for all of these commissioners? Just absolutely incredible people, and the staff that we have to work with Martine Philippe and her entire staff. I would be remiss if I did not mention the return of Julia Hosch from her maternity leave. Julia, who is the sine qua non of this whole organization here. And it's amazing to work with these folks. In mentioning the importance of this Art Month, we have to talk about how important this is for the city of Dallas in terms of art as a whole. And I have brief notes, and I'm going to reduce these notes. I hope you don't mind. But the crux of this is that art is extremely important to the well-being of all of the Dallasites and all of our citizens. And says, did you know that according to recently published insights, that half of all Americans are personally involved in artistic activities, 48%, such as painting, singing in a choir, making crafts, writing poetry, playing music. That's amazing how important the arts are to everyone. So I just want to say, as we prepare for Arts Month, and this is your time to shine. All of our organizations that are supported by and Sylvia Bodell, who just walked in, another round of applause for Sylvia. I know you just walked in, but we're going to, thank you for being here. I just want to say that the importance of these organizations and the hard work that these commissioners and the staff of the Office of Arts and Culture that works is quite a testament to the city's commitment to the arts here in Dallas and the quality of life that the arts promote. In terms of the work that we do, if you knew how serious these commissioners are and how passionate they are in promoting these organizations, I think you would really show reverence to these guys. And I respect you guys. It's an honor for me to work with these commissioners. And coming up, I want to introduce the next commissioner who's going to speak to you. And when I was asking her about her background today, I wanted to mention her master's in fine arts. I said, so where'd you get your master's from? She says, I have 3. So ladies and gentlemen of the arts community of Dallas, I want to introduce you to the chair of our Public Art Committee, Krista Weinstein.
Thank you, Chair Small. As he mentioned, my name is Krista Farber Weinstein, and I have the great pleasure of serving both as the chair of the Public Art Committee as well as the District 11 Arts and Culture Commissioner. Public art is present in every district in Dallas. This makes art and culture accessible to both residents and visitors. I want to thank the amazing public art staff, their team. They are amazing, and what they are doing is working every single day to make sure that this footprint is expanded so that the art deserts are no longer art deserts, and we need to all work together to ensure that this happens. And how are we going to do this? Well, one way is for the first time, the Dallas Public Art Program will be embracing poetry in public spaces by commissioning poems for our Dallas sidewalks. This is awesome. Come on, listen, we're excited about this. This initiative features an original poetry form created by the Dallas Poet Laureate, Dr. Mag Gabbert. Dr. Gabbert has crafted a fresh and unique poetry form entitled 2-1 Form. The inspiration behind the 2-1 Form name comes from Dallas's original area code, which some of us still possess, 214, one of the first 86 area codes in the country. Can you see that? We didn't even know this was going to be here. Come on, Vanna. Through this form, Dallas narratives will be told by those who live here, people like you and me, who experience the pulse of the city every day. It is a celebration of our past, our present, and the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. I am thrilled that this project will commence in the Esperanza neighborhood, an area in Dallas which currently does not have any public art. So again, an art desert will no longer be an art desert. Yeah. Coming this summer, an informational video explaining how to create and submit your own poem using the 2-1 form will become available and is intended to give a voice to the emotions, stories, and visions of our vibrant community. We hope this poetry form will inspire you to reflect on what Dallas means to you and what it can become. Please consider submitting a poem. Thank you for your support of this exciting venture. I now welcome to the stage our Dallas Youth Poet Laureate, Nisha Randhar, to read her poem, Original Things. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nisha. I'm the Dallas Youth Poet Laureate, and I've been in this role for almost a year now, and I can proudly say that I truly love the city of Dallas because I've been able to go to so many events and see what a literary city this is and how much we truly care about the arts. So yeah, woo! So I have a short poem for you guys today. It is about Dallas and the life that I've imagined living here when I'm older. It's called Ordinary Things. I'm house watching in Dallas again. I'm imagining a 30-year-old me on the porch steps with a mug of coffee in my hand as I pick up the Sunday newspaper. My house is small. My life, quiet. I watch the birds switch places in the trees, like this is a game they've played before, laughing at each other. 30-year-old me looks at 16-year-old me and says something I can't make out. Later, I'll pretend it's, look, everything turned out all right anyway. There are sirens a few blocks down. The sun is flickering. My neighbor still tosses chicken over the fence to my dog, who still gets low and squirmy every time she sees him. I want this with my whole body. I want this city with its skyline and Sunday morning romance. I wonder if I could do that. Make clay pots and plants and paint them all different colors. Hang them from the ceiling. Name the plants things like periwinkle and hickory. Fill my life with lights and pans and smells. Make this ordinary thing beautiful. Thank you so much.
Such a tough act to follow. Thank you, Nisha, for the poetry, for making Dallas a more literary city, to use your words. My name is Liz Cedillo Pereira. I serve as Assistant City Manager at the City of Dallas, and I have the pleasure and the honor of leading what we call the Vibrant Portfolio, which of course, thank you, which of course includes the Office of Arts and Culture, our libraries, the Office of Environmental Quality and Sustainability, Community Care and Empowerment, and so much more as I work with our city manager, Kim Beiser-Tolbert, to really figure out how do we do more to become an inclusive city, a welcoming city, an artistic city, a literary city. And it's so gratifying, such an honor, and to work with all of our policy, our policymakers, our council members, our chair of the Quality of Life Arts and Culture Committee, Chair Ridley, you heard from Chair Nervais, who's the chair of the Transportation Committee, but has always been a champion of the arts and culture, a big supporter of our racial equity plan. And of course, Mr. Zarin Gracie, Honorable Zarin Gracie, who says that his district is the venue for outdoor entertainment and arts. So I don't know if you checked it out, but I would hope you get the chance to do so. I have been asked to be brief. They almost cut me because we're a little bit off time. But I said that I will be brief, and I just wanted to actually, during Women's History Month, acknowledge all of our women artists and performers. You make our city so much more wonderful. I'm looking at you, Vicki Meek, and so many more like you there. Thank you for all you do. Those people who are champions of the arts, as Chair Nervais had said, we couldn't get that bond money to sustain the systems that we have without all of the champions in our community. So thank you very much. We invite you to see what's going on at our libraries, which is also a venue for the arts. Did you know that we have 5 black box theaters across the system of libraries? And what a difference a black box can make, right? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Halomo. And we also have everybody needs a shout out once in a while. So thank the poem was quite sufficient. But thank you so much. We also have the Enhanced Library Card. You may have heard it, but it serves as an alternative form to identify yourself for city services in other areas. So invite you to know more about it, to spread the word about it, and to also engage with our Cultural Pass, which you can get if you're a very important person. That means a person who holds a library card. The Cultural Pass provides free arts and culture to our residents to experience the arts all across our city. So let me know if you want more information about it. You can look at our website and you can get access to all of those amenities that we're offering across the city as we work to become a more vibrant, welcoming, and inclusive city. Thank you so much and have a wonderful Arts Month.
Good afternoon. Hey, y'all are my people. You should be give me a little more. I'm Martine Elise Philippe, and of course I have the honor of serving as Director of the Office of Arts and Culture. I want to thank you all for making time to join us for our midday celebration as we kick off Dallas Arts Month. I'm really thankful to be here with you all today. We're celebrating 12 years of Dallas Arts Month, woo woo. And I'm really honored to speak with you all briefly about what it means to me to be on staff and working towards building a sustainable arts ecosystem, which is one of the priorities of our Dallas Cultural Plan and Policy. Through continued community partnership, whether that be a local collective of cultural arts folks who want to work with our office for the first time, or students such as our young youth poet laureate who want to learn more about how Dallas uplifts music and literary arts, or any community member who wants to know how to get involved with the arts and culture scene here. The constant community collaboration across sectors is what continues to set Dallas apart from other cities to that end. Working together to share resources and support the growth of the Dallas arts groups is what really builds an arts ecosystem that will last. As you're aware, or you're sitting in one, our office manages 6 venues, 4 of which are cultural centers, the Latino Cultural Center, Oak Cliff Cultural Center, South Dallas Cultural Center, and the Bathhouse, and 2, which are performance venues, the Majestic Theater and Moody Performance Hall. If you've asked anyone, you can raise your hand if you have grown up in Dallas by chance. It's a lot of y'all. I'm not one to put my hand down, but I'm very grateful to be here. Folks who have grown up here, who are residents here, and who visit know how much these places and spaces serve as community focal points here across the city. Our office optimizes our facilities by hosting groups and partners who organize festival celebrations, dance classes, arts workshops, community services and community meetings, if you will. And we're working to enhance the way we utilize our partnerships with peer departments in the same way. You might not at first glance guess that we do quite a bit of work with our peer departments, such as the Code Compliance Services Department. We partner with them on our Reimagine Vacancy Initiative. We partner, of course, with our sister department, Park and Recreation, to help bring more public art to parks. And we also partner with the Dallas Airport System to host public events that engage with the community and support artist performances through our community art program, much maybe best known as CAP. I encourage y'all, as you were doing when I arrived, to continue to mingle when we leave this space and talk to one another today, to learn about how we can continue to support that sustainable growth in our arts ecosystem. I want to thank the city officials and our Arts and Culture Advisory Commissioners for the work they do year-round to support our efforts here in building that sustainable arts ecosystem. I also want to thank my lovely staff, who I am so very proud of. Off my script, and as a very personal note, this is maybe the first fiscal year I feel like we have this thing moving the way it's supposed to. and I'm so grateful for y'all. Each and every one of you, LCC staff, Majestic staff, OAC staff who are working together, especially those who are present today. I just really want to thank you and tell you that you make my job so much easier, because all I have to do is celebrate the work that you're doing. So thank you. All right, now I have the honor to welcome our next performer. Coming up next is Dallas-based singer-songwriter whose radiant stage presence and folk soul sound, influenced by jazz and her Afro-Caribbean roots, captivate audiences worldwide. Please welcome Kamika King. Check, here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Don't take it for granted, all the colors of your beautiful life. Don't take it for granted when you go through hard times. It's life, it's love, and it's the blessings that come from above. In time, you will reach that place where all of your stresses no longer take shape. Through the highs and through the lows, getting what you need to grow, it's all a part of life's plan. Stepping into your season, everything is a reason. It will work out on time. So don't take it for granted, all the colors of your beautiful life. Don't take it for granted. Spread love, know that your blessings, they come from above. Now is the time in this place to make a difference, to make that change. Knowing life is calling you, will you stand up and start anew? Charting new territory, ordained is your destiny. So step into your light, let it shine, shine, your beautiful light, let it shine. Shine, shine, your beautiful light. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Of your beautiful Thank you so much. Y'all look like a participating crowd, so I'm gonna just hit y'all with a little bit of my song called One People. And you can join me, and it goes like this. You say, one, let me hear you say people. And again we say one, A-P. You got it. No more fighting, no more. Let's start with peace instead of separation. Trying to settle the score. All we do, all we are, is one people coming from many nations. That's for sure. Beautiful people all over the world, dropped off at different ports where the ships were anchored. So much separation, disillusion, frustration. Some turned to creation, others were steady rat racing. Whoa, we've internalized to a detriment, believing what was told, not the truth of what was meant. When will we realize we don't have to compromise? There's power in numbers, power in prayer. Right now to declare no more fighting. What if there was no more war? We'd start with peace instead of separation. Trying to settle the score. All we do, all we are, is one people coming from many nations. That's for sure. We are one people. Let me hear you say one, people. We are one people. We are one people. Thank y'all so much. Peace and blessings.
Can we give another round of applause to Kamika King? Good afternoon. My name is Greg Ortel, and I am here on behalf of the Communities Foundation of Texas, where I proudly serve as Director of Philanthropic Services. It's an honor to be here today to help kick off Dallas Arts Month, and it's also CFT's first time partnering with Dallas Arts Month on this really awesome event. Our vision at CFT is thriving communities for all, and our mission is to improve the lives of people in our community by investing in their health, wealth, living, and learning. You may know us from a little old thing called North Texas Giving Day in September, an initiative of ours that encourages giving and empowers nonprofits. In celebration of Dallas Arts Month, CFT is launching North Texas Gives to the Arts, a special fundraising campaign through the northtexasgivingday.org platform. We're excited to use the Giving Day platform to help more givers support local nonprofits, especially our arts and humanities organizations. North Texas Gives to the Arts will run from April 17th through the 30th, and includes $100,000 in matching funds from the Gianna Foundation Fund, the Robert B. and Virginia Payne Fund for the Arts and Culture, and CFT. We hope you'll save the dates and share with your networks. Throughout the 2-week fundraising event, individuals can explore more than 400 participating arts and humanities organizations on northtexasgivingday.org. And one of the best parts is that 100% of every donation made on the Giving Day profile will go directly to nonprofits, thanks to CFT, sponsors, and generous givers. North Texas Gives to the Arts is an initiative of our new North Texas Gives, an expansion of North Texas Giving Day, and CFT's commitment to growing community giving to support nonprofits. We know how valuable the arts and humanities are in the city of Dallas, and we hope this campaign will shine a spotlight on the important work that they all do. So for the arts and humanities organizations in the room today, our team at CFT will be sharing more information via email leading up to the launch of North Texas Gives to the Arts. So be on the lookout in your inboxes. We'll also share some tricks and tips on how to maximize your fundraising success. So thank you for letting us be a part of this kickoff event. Happy Dallas Arts Month. And now I'd like to introduce friend and colleague of mine, Assistant Director of the City of Dallas Office of Arts and Culture, Glenn Ayers.
I just hate the spotlight. Thanks, Greg. Thanks so much, Greg, for those great words and for the wonderful information on the work being done to fundraise in North Texas. Good afternoon. I am Glenn Ayers, the Assistant Director for Programming and Engagement with the Office of Arts and Culture. I would like to echo the words of appreciation of those who spoke before me, thanking you all for being here on this Thursday. As we begin to wind down the program, I wanted to take this opportunity to remind everyone here that the best way to receive information from our office and find out what's happening is to subscribe to our newsletter by visiting bit.ly/OAC newsletter. That's bit.ly/OAC newsletter. You can either submit your email or phone number to receive emails or texts whenever we send out information. Please also be sure to visit DallasArtsMonth.com to see all the happenings across Dallas from a variety of artistic disciplines this April. And now, to help give us a quick highlight into the types of events happening in April, our event supervisor, who you don't see, but she's doing a really great job, Marlo Myslevich, has put together this video showing just some of the events submitted to us over the last month in anticipation of Dallas Arts Month. So they're gonna play a little reel for you real quick, and I'm gonna get out of the way. It's really neat. And it's also playing right outside the entrance, so if you need that QR code again, but again, DallasArtsMonth.com. All right, lastly, while April is our opportunity to celebrate the arts during Arts Month, let's not forget to celebrate, support, and advocate for the arts all year long. Which now prompts me, we're keeping it short-ish, which now prompts me to welcome to the stage Executive Director of the Salmon Center for the Arts, Joanna St. Angelo, to close us out. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. Good to see so many people here and so exciting to be kicking off Arts Month again. This arts community has been through an awful lot over the years. We've had budget shortfalls, recessions, COVID. We never know what's coming next, but we have gotten through it every time because we've worked together and because we have been strong advocates and because we have worked hard to make sure that we are heard. And that's a credit to all of you. It takes all of us. It takes the artists. It takes the arts organizations. It takes our wonderful city council members. Thank you so much for the support that you've given. It takes all of our wonderful staff at Office of Cultural Affairs, our cultural affairs commissioners. It takes everybody all the time, every day, to make sure the arts grow and thrive and survive sometimes in this city. Because of your advocacy, we have done a lot of amazing things. We were able to pull the Office of Cultural Affairs back out from under the Park Department some years ago to make it an independent department, giving us a seat at the table when City Council is working on budgets and other things. Many other cities in Texas still have the old model of having a little bit of arts and culture under the Parks and Rec or under some other department. So we're very fortunate that we have our independent Office of Arts and Culture. Yeah. We actually saved the department during the Great Recession when there was talk of putting it under the libraries, and there was a lot of concern that it might not even survive. We were able to maintain it as an independent department. It was, again, because of your advocacy. It's because we worked together. We also came through COVID because we stuck together. We were able to increase the increment of the hot tax supporting the arts because we worked together. And most recently, we were able to finally get a very good allotment of the bond program to support our arts and culture facilities that have long been neglected and had a lot of deferred maintenance. Again, it's because we worked together. It was because all of you, because you made your voices heard. And so we need everyone to continue. We face a lot of uncertainty going forward. The arts always face uncertainty, but we have a lot of things going on in our country, in our state, in our city. So it is even more important that you be there, that we show up, that you wear your buttons, keep some in your car, keep them in your purse, keep them in your pockets. We need to make sure we thank our council members, that we get to know our council members. We have an election coming up. Make sure you're educated about who's running and what they are saying about the arts. Go to their town halls, go to their forums and things like that. When we have the call to go to City Hall, we need people to show up and go to City Hall. It's an ongoing process and it never stops, and we're all volunteers in this. But again, we're successful because we work together, and we've accomplished so much because we've worked together. We have a lot of important things coming up in Arts Month, and it's wonderful to see that Arts Month continues to grow and become a bigger and bigger thing, and that was the vision originally. But we also have on April 7th, that's a Monday, we have a candidate reception at the Perot from 6:30 to 8:30. This is completely free. We've invited all the candidates running for City Council. We need you all to be there so that you can talk to them one-on-one, so they can actually get to know the arts community, so that they know how important we are. We have Dallas Arts Advocacy Day on April 22nd, right here at the Latino Cultural Center. We need all of you to show up for that. We have a wonderful speaker who will be talking about arts in medicine. Susan Sales from Baylor Scott and White will be our keynote speaker. And we'll be giving out 2 very special awards, and I'm very happy to announce that this year's Jack Alder Award for Advocacy will be going to Loris Anthony Beckles. And the Annette Strauss Trailblazer Award is going to go to Dr. Harry Robinson. So you know you'll all have to be there for that, if nothing else. I just want to thank you all again for being here. It's wonderful to hear Communities Foundation with the new initiative to support the arts. We need all the help we can get. I want to thank all of you, and I want to hope to see you on April 7th and April 22nd. And thank you. And I'm going to kick off the rest of Dallas Arts Month by introducing Bombazo DFW to entertain you as we end this wonderful press conference. Thank you.
Okay, I am not a member of Bombazo DFW. Very obvious, very obvious. I just had to pause and pull out our event supervisor, who is stage managing, Marlo. If y'all can please Oh my gosh. Yes, ma'am. Because you guys, so I just wanted to thank Marlo for all the work that she's done to ensure that our events are extremely phenomenal. Marlo, come back. Did she go back to hide? Because you're going to give her a standing ovation, and while you're standing, we're going to welcome Bombazo DFW, because you have to stand and dance anyway. Thank you. Thank you, Marlo, and welcome to Bombazo DFW.
allí, papá, ya están allí, pasen allí. Pero una picture, corre, vete, 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 vete.